Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sacha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Ushakanvitam Sacha Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurun militam yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Gurvabhishta Shapurakam Guru Ganayarashisha Sambhushitam Chinta Chinta Smastavena Punam Shri Rupa Panthanugam Govindavidam Ujjalam Vartanam Bhaktianavitam Sundaram Vande Vishwaguruncha Divya Bhagavad Premdo Himijvadam Devam Divyatanam Suchandravadanam Balarka Chelanchitam Chandranandapuram Sadekvarnam Vairagvidyam Buddhim Shri Siddhantanidhim Subhaktilasitam Sarassatanam Varam Vandetam Shubhadam Madekasharanam Nasiswaram Srīdharam Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Gauriya Guruvanvaye Bhato Bhanuriva Prabhat Gagane Yo Gura Sankirtanaye Mayavadati Mingalo Daragatan Udritti Jivaniman Krishna Prema Sadabdi Gahana Sukham Pradat Prabhum Tam Vaje Namo Gaura Kishoraya Bhaktavadhuta Murtaye Gaurang Padma Bhangaya Radha Bhav Nishevine Vande Bhakti Vinodam Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastragya Samrajam Radha Rasa Sudhanadim Gaura Vrajashita Sheshaira Vaishnaveira Vanda Vigraham Jagannath Prabhum Vande Premabdham Vidya Vaishnavam Mancha kalpataru bhayascha kripa sindhu bhayevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah panchatattvatmakam krishnam bhaktarupa sarupakam bhaktavataram bhaktakyam namami bhakta shaktikam namo mahavadanaye krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Tushe Namah Jayatam Surto Pangor Mama Manda Matergati Mat Sarvasya Padam Bhojao Radha Madana Mohano Divya Durindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanastav Shri Gandharva Srila Govinda Devo Prishthalavi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasaram Bhivam Shri Vata Tata Sthita Karshana Venu Swaner Gopi Gopinath Shri Astana Vrindaya Tulsi Devyaya Priyaya Keshwasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Sattvatyaya Namo Namah Athnatva Mantra Guruna Bhagavatarthadan Vyasan Jagat Guru Natva Tato Jayam Vire Jaya Sab Parikara Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhar Govinda Sundar Pad Padmanam Jayastu Jaya Sab Parikara Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jipad Padmanam Jayastu Sakala Vaishnava Pade Maura Namaskar Ithe Kichu Aparad Nauka Amar Hoya Chen, Hoy Ben, Prabhu Rajato Bhaktajan, Vandana Kori, Amishavar Charan, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Ashtang Dandat Pranam to all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, worldwide, serving at the lotus feet of Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswāmī Mahārāj, Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srīdhar Dev Goswāmī Mahārāj, and Om Vishnupad Vishwarenya Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So welcome to our Saturday morning, afternoon Goshti, and it's our Bhagavad Gita session. But since yesterday, day before, was Ram Naumi, so which is the appearance of Lord Ramachandra, so we're gonna discuss a little bit about Lord Ramachandra today, and then but before that we have some special kirtan that Lavanya Sundari Didi is gonna lead us, so we'll have that, and then following that we'll have Aarti, and then we'll have some discussion afterwards. So whenever you're ready, Lavanya.
So we're going to do page 250 first. This is the Daśāvatār-stotram. So we're going to glorify all the avatars, but especially we'll focus on Lord Ramachandra today. So that's page 250. Śrī Daśāvatār-stotram by Śrīla Jayadev Goswāmī. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Pralaya Payodhi Jale Dhritavana Vedam Bihita Bihita Charitam Akhedam Dijale Dhritavānasi Vedam Vihita Vihita Charitam Akhedam Keshavadhita Mina Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare चक्रगहिष्ठे तेरे विपुल तरे तिष्ठति तव कृष्णे धरणि धरणतिन चक्रगरिष्ठे केशवधीता कूर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश बसति दशन शिखरे धरणि तव दाना शशिनि कलंक कलेव निमग्ना ईश्वरे धरणि तव लाना शशिनि कलंक केशवधीता शुकर रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे कलयसि विक्रमणे बलिं अद्भुता वामन तदनख निरजनिता जन पावन कलयसि विक्रमणे बलिं अद्भुता वामन तदनख निरजनिता जन पावन केशवधीता वामन रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे क्षत्रिय रुधिरमय जगत पगात पापं स्नपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् क्षत्रिय रुधिर Sita, Bhrigupati Rupa, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Pati Kamaniya Dashamukha Mauli Baling Ramaniya Tarasi Surane Pati Kamaniya Mauli Baling Ramaniya Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Should we just the last the Vedanuddharate jaganti bahate bhugolamudbibrate Daitang darayate baling chalayate Chhatrakshayam kurvate Paulastyam jayate halam kalayate Karunyamatanvate Mlechan murchayate dashakriti krite Krishnaya tubhyam namah. We can read just the translation for verse 7. So, who wants to read?
7?
Yeah, number 7.
O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Ramachandra, all glories to you. In the battle of Lanka, you destroyed the 10-headed demon Ravana and distribute his heads as a delightful offering to the presiding deities of the 10 directions, headed by Indra. This action was long desired by all of them, who were much harassed by this monster.
Jai.
One head for everybody.
Right.
If Vidura is not giving me a head for Valentine's Day,
What's the point?
what's the point?
Okay. So I'm thinking if everyone can pull it up on their phone, we can all sing it together, but
So you can do that.
Which one?
so we're gonna sing a bhajan for Lord Ram, a Raghupati Raghav.
If we don't have in this.
It's not in this book. But what I'm thinking is, so, okay.
I don't think everybody has internet.
Yeah, okay. I'll sing the whole thing once, and then you guys can sing.
Just the chorus.
Yeah, we can sing the chorus together. So the chorus,
So first, if we were to find, what is it?
so Raghupati Raghav, so Raghupati.
It is in the kirtan. Which book it is?
It's not necessary, like you just would look it up and I can send you the picture because I have a picture of it.
Okay.
Because it's actually very difficult to find the original lyrics now. So,
Yeah, we found this originally because Sri Bhakti Lalita Didi posted it a long time back.
yeah.
This is by Lakshmanacharya. This composition is very beautiful.
Okay, I sent it in the. So, so I would airdrop it, but I don't know if.
Got it.
Yeah. How do we want to do this?
Hari Priya,
Yes?
¿tienes internet acá usted? ¿Se te envió?
Sí, yo
¿Alcanza?
tengo.
Thing.
Yo tengo. Gracias.
Okay.
Amita, ¿tienes internet? Ok, te envío ahora.
Ya.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
Ok, yo lo busco. Mira, ese es...
Parmeshwar Prabhu, do you have internet here in your phone?
Okay. You can. Oh, okay.
I can share here for you guys.
How about here?
Yeah, I think
Thank you.
they got it on their phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have?
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, it's on the screen here.
Oh,
also.
okay.
You get up on mine.
Nice.
Maybe we can
Lovely.
share
Yeah.
the table.
Composite? You put the composite?
Sure, yeah, we can do that. So I'll sing it once through the whole time with the refrain once in the middle, and then we can.
These will be the artists
Yeah.
with the closed.
Oh,
Just continue.
oh, okay, okay. So we'll. I'll just sing it, and then we can go from there. So
I'm good in the composites.
Which beats it is
I'll
for-
sing it first. I'll
Okay.
sing it first, so then everyone gets an idea of what it sounds like, and then we can. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम गंगा तुलसी शालग्राम। सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम गंगा तुलसी शालग्राम। भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भगत जनप्रिय सीताराम। भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भगत जनप्रिय सीताराम। जानकी रमण सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम। जानकी रमण सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम जय 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 सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम जय 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 सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राजा राम पतित पावन रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम गंगा तुलसी शालग्राम। सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम गंगा तुलसी शालग्राम। सीताराम सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम। भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भगत जनप्रिय सीताराम। भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भगत जनप्रिय सीताराम। जानकी रमण सीताराम जय जय राघव राजा राम। जानकी रमण सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम। सीताराम जय जय सिया राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम जय जय सिया राम पतित पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय श्री राम जय Do we want to go over the meaning? I think we should go over the meaning. Let me see if I can find it.
Just, yeah.
Jeremy is staying for tomorrow's festival?
Okay, so Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram. Praise King Ram, Lord of the Raghu dynasty. Praise Sita Ram, who purifies even the sinners. Sundara Vigraha Meghasham Ganga Tulasi Shalagram. You are radiant and loving. Sundara Vigraha is, his form is so beautiful. Meghasham is the color of his form, correct? Like
a
dark
rain cloud.
Yeah, like a dark rain cloud. Ganga Tulasi Shalagram. You are worshipped in the form of Shalagram with Ganga water and Tulsi leaves. Bhadra Girishwara Sitaram Bhakta Janapriya Sitaram. The Lord of Bhadra Girishwar, dearest to the devotees. Janaki Ramana Sitaram Jaya Jaya Raghava Sitaram. The beloved of Janaki, victory to you of the Raghu dynasty. That's the meaning of this bhajan. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Jai.
Some Harinam.
Yeah. Do you want to do just the Mahamantra and just chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Are we good, Jairam Prabhu? Okay.
Thank you for leading us in such ecstatic, wonderful kirtan. Hi. Good to have you also, Ananda Didi.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Jai. Lord Ramachandra, if anyone knows, he appeared in Treta Yuga, which is over 2 million years back. So his pastimes and his descent was over 2 million. I'm not exactly sure, some thousand, but 2 million is a long time back. So he appeared and he manifested his pastimes for the benefit of everyone. And his avatar, Rama avatar, along with his 3 other brothers, so they're Ram, Laxman, Bharat and Shatrugna, 4 brothers appeared. A place known as Ayodhya, that's where they appeared. And recently, after about hundreds of years, they have a beautiful temple in Ayodhya, Ram Mandir in India. For the longest time, they were, the deities, they were living in tents outside. So, but now, I think year before last.
It was 2023 or 4, that was the inauguration.
Yeah.
I think 4.
20, yeah. So,
January.
so then, a couple of years back, then they, the administration helped and everyone joined together and they built the temple at his birthplace. And it's a beautiful temple. Lord Ramachandra, as you hear from Gurudev and Guru Mahārāj, and even as I was growing up, my father, he was worshipping Lord Ramachandra. So all the festivals associated with that were really prominently celebrated in our childhood, since childhood, and we used to go and see Ram Leela, the theater where, just like they wear costumes and then they, someone becomes Hanuman and plays the character, someone becomes Ramachandra and so forth. So we used to see that Ram Leela, and then the grounds used to be full. Years back, my grandfather used to carry me on his shoulders to see. Lord Ramachandra is also is maryada-purushottam. So his pastimes are, although he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but his manifest pastimes, you can't say are full-fledged reality. So that's why he's following like Vedic etiquette to the maximum, to the ultimate, to be the perfect ideal for everyone in society to follow, as a king, as a son, as a husband, as any which way you look at, he was perfect. He set the standard, and it was so high. So we see that in his pastimes. He was banished from his kingdom. He was supposed to be king, and then at the last moment things happened, and as in Leela, things happened, and he was banished. He was told to go to the forest, and so he went to the forest without hesitation. He's like, you're my father. His father Daśāvatār ordered him. He's like, yes, no problem, and he went, but it was very painful for Daśāvatār, Mahārāj Daśāvatār. And then, so politics was being played, and so Bharat was being pushed as to become the king instead of Lord Rama. So when Bharat got to know, he was not in Ayodhya, but when he came in and he got to know that this is what is going on, he was just beside himself, and he said, I will not be king. I cannot be king. So he said, I will not be king. We will all come together. We will all go into the forest and find him and bring him back. So everyone went to look for him in the forest. And when he met with Lord Ramachandra, fell at his feet, and he just basically expressed his feelings. So there's a beautiful expression of Bhaktī that I heard in the Avadhi, the Ramcharitmanas, not the Valmiki, but the Ramcharitmanas, where Mahārāj Bharat goes, he says, Lord Ramchandra is really happy with him, and he consoles him and says, no, you go back, you take care of the kingdom, take care of everyone. That's your duty, and I tell you to do that. So at that time, Lord Ram told Bharat, like, I'm very happy with you, ask me something, whatever you want to ask, other than me going back, which is not going to happen. So there's that beautiful verse where he says, Aratana dharmana kamaruchi gatina chahu nirvana janam janam rati ram rat ye vardhananan. So, which was very beautiful to hear, this kind of a transcendental sentiment where he says, I don't want anything, artha, dharma, kam, I don't have any, I don't want to deal with any of this, which is the Vedic, the Purushartha, dharma, artha, kam and moksha. So he says he rejected all of them, and then he said that, let me be attracted life after life to your lotus feet and to service to you, and whatever it takes. So that was like some level of devotion that I found, and then Lord Bharat, actually he ruled after that, but he never sat on the throne. He never sat on the throne. and then as things progressed, and you know,
Did he take Ram's shoes?
yes, and he put it on the throne. That's how he sort of ruled the kingdom. And another great instance is the Lord Hanuman's power. Lord Hanuman, how powerful he was when he went looking for Mother Sita, because Ravan had taken her, and she was in Ashok Vatika, and he was so angry at that time at all these people that were, you know, demoniac and doing all these things. He said, the mother. So he's, you know, like Dasya. He can't take decision or like that. He has to. So he asked Mother Sita, like, you order me, and I will take you right now. No one can stop me. And actually, that was a fact. He could have ended Ramayana right there. He was that powerful. But you know, the whole Leela had to fold out and everything. So that's why Mother Janaki, she said that no, Ram will come, he will come, and you know, so you don't worry about it. And so she consoled him, and so he calmed down a little bit, because Hanuman is Rudra. He's a Rudra avatar. Very powerful. So then after that, then he went after the demons. He torched the entire city. They tried to capture him, and his tail, they said, well, we'll set it on fire. And then he kept extending his tail, and they kept wrapping it up, and then finally they would just torch it. They torched it, and he went and he lit up the whole city. And so where they were on the banks of the southern part of India, Lord Ramachandra and his armies, they could see like, hey, look, there's these huge flames. He goes, oh, that's Lanka. So they could see actually from that far what was going on. And then during the actual war that happened, Ramana's younger brother Vibhishan, he was a devotee, although he was a demon, but he was a devotee of Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Person. And he tried his level best to convince Lord Ram, like, please don't do that. You need to return Mother Sita back to Lord Ramachandra. You cannot do that. And several times he said, and then finally he was kicked out of the assembly and asked to just leave. And then Vibhishan, after all of that, he went to Lord Ramachandra's camp, and then he surrendered. But as they were seeing him come, they were all going like, enemy, enemy, including Hanuman, like, oh, this is an enemy demon. Catch him, capture him, or kill him, we'll kill him. They were ready to just go. And then Lord Ram just like stopped everyone. He goes, no. He is surrendering. So, and he said, these are his words, Sakradeva prapanno yastasmiti chayachate abhayam sarva. He says, I grant fearlessness. Anyone with a clean heart and all honesty surrenders at my lotus feet. Abhayam sarvada dadam. I forget. So it says, this is my vow. He says, like, he took a vow at that time, saying that anyone who surrenders at my lotus feet, I will grant them fearlessness forever, for all times to come. So surrender is so important. And actually, Param Guru Mahārāj has put the shloka in Prapanna Jivanamrita. Avayam sarvada dadam, I forget. Etad vratam mama. So that's how it ends, vratam mama. This is my vrat. So he takes that vow, and everyone falls back, including Laxman and all. They were all resisting. They all stood back, like he declared it. And this is over 2 million years back. So surrender is like that. And Śaranagatī, he says, no, I'm not going to look at his background. I'm not going to look at anything. He is surrendering with all that he has. And nobody can touch him. And so he is actually a hero, Vibhishan, for doing that. But fast forward to modern times, when I was growing up, in Hindi there was a saying.
You pretty much had the full verse. Sakudeva prapannoyas tavasmiti chayachate.
Abhayam sarvada tasmai dadam me etad vratam mama. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah. But so when I was growing up, actually there was a saying in Hindi which meant, it said "Ghar ka vedi lanka dhai," which pretty much meant like don't be Vibhishan, because Vibhishan, because he went to the enemy camp and he was a traitor, and because of him Lanka fell.
Wow. Capital misconception.
So we literally grew up repeating that and believing that. And I just thought that I'll give you an example of how things can get turned upside down. Even today, if you quote this to any person, like any Indian person, they will relate. They will be like, oh yeah, that's right. But 2 million years back, he was a hero. He's supposed to be a hero. But look, the degradation that comes into, like that, where he is not a hero. So you're not supposed to be like Vibhishan. You're not supposed to surrender to the Supreme. Then you're good. And subconsciously, that if it has crept into vernacular, it has crept into like the social fabric as a norm, then everyone tends to agree and everyone tends to view it like that. So surrender, was not good as we were growing up. It was something that was, because most of the books, most of the understanding, everything was like degraded, or you can say westernized. There are no gurukuls when we were growing up, maybe onesie twosies, but like that. So those things are so stark that you find that, and in a society where like caste system is always highlighted, like you have stratification and the untouchables and whatnot, all kinds of things. And the pastimes, the real actual compilation of Lord Ramachandra's pastimes are actually by Valmiki. And if you look at his background, it's pretty extreme. In modern times, you would almost call him a dacoit. That was his background. So, by birth, he was no one, but he was chosen. And then there was this outcast, so to speak, Shabari, which is a famous portion of Ramayana, where her surrender and love for the Lord was like so intense that when he came to her, she offered him fruit, but she wanted to offer him the best, so she was tasting it and then giving it to him. Tasting it and giving it to, oh no, this is bad, this is good, like that, like in a frenzy. So not properly thinking, you can say kind of madness. And he is happily taking and he is consuming it. And the persons, around, they were horrified, like, look, what, Lord Ramachandra? Yes, he did that. So his pastimes have, multitudes of dimension, and they're informative, instructive at the same time, and also they're of eternal value. So 2 million years or more, we're gathering together and remembering some of that. That's eternal. Like 2 million years back, if we go by textbook says that, I don't know what kind of people, there were apes or something at that time. But look at the society that Ramayana brings to us. Look at the development, the level of consciousness that those people had in Treta Yuga. People get confused even 5,000 years, but you turn the clock back 2 million years, and then they're like, well, there's something wrong with everything. They can't fathom, how is this even possible? So, and unless one comes to the understanding that time is actually cyclical, one cannot entirely understand the purport of how is it possible that you're saying 2 million years, like that. It's not possible. Such sophistication, where you have kingdoms, you have kings, you have beautiful social structure, you have weaponry, you have, when they came back, after vanquishing Ravan and from Lanka, they actually came back in a pushpak viman. And those are like Sanskrit terms that are in the original text 2 million years back, over 2 million years back. Pushpak viman literally means a lotus or a flower-shaped flying viman means like an airplane. So they came back by air from Lanka to Ayodhya. They did not walk back 2 million years back. And when they came back, the people, that was the kind of communication that I gather, was that they knew that they'd be coming from the sky. So then they lit up the whole city with little diyas, those little lights, so that if they come and if it's dark, then they can see very easily and spot, oh, this is Ayodhya, and they'll land. And that is Deepavali, where they light the candles. And that night is actually Amavasya. So there's no moon. So when you light it up, and if you ever travel, if you have air travel on Deepavali, and then you see like places like Ayodhya, they're lit up They look beautiful on the new moon. Then you get some like idea of how they were welcoming. Mother Sita and Lord Rama. So such was the sophistication, and we are talking 2 million, over 2 million years, and we're still working on our UAPs or whatever, the flying objects. And they came in a beautiful Pushpak Viman with the whole entourage. Everyone came to...
I don't think they had any exhaust in those vehicles, did they?
all organic technology.
No.
Organic
Wasn't
technology.
running on petrol.
Probably not.
So it just turns our conception of everything really upside down. And that's what it's supposed to do. Because unless it does that, then it'll all be status quo. So, like that. But his pastimes, they were, like I said, in the words of Gurudev, they weren't full-fledged in that ways. He stayed within the purview of the Vedic etiquette, and he played his pastimes. So, but in India, he's the king, Raja Ram. It's like, initially I used to think that there's one verse in the Bhagavad Gita that says that of the wielders of weapons, I am Ram. So I used to think, oh, that's Lord Ram. But actually that's Parshuram. So, but in any case, Ram is Ram.
Yeah, it wasn't his name at birth, but it was Ram, and then after he got the Parash, and then
Yeah, that's right. So, anyone has anything else?
3 things I want you to
Please.
One is Lord, what's his name in Lanka? The demon.
Ravan?
Ravan. Wasn't he cursed? Like, he took Sita, but he had to protect her. Like he was cursed in some way to not have relations with women or something. So that
Something like that.
Something like that, okay. And then with Ravan, also when he was dying, then Lord Ram sent Lakshman to him. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. He was dying, and then Lakshman, because he's Sankarshan, so he's all fiery, and yes, we've won, and all that. So he was like, Lord Ram said, you go and you take shiksha from him. He's a perfectly realized soul. He knows about eternality, because ultimately he was his associate, Jai Vijay, though demon, and so he went, and Lakshman sat by him and asked him questions. And at that time he did reveal that I know that Lord Rama is he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But then he expressed that I can't help myself, I'm in a role. I mean, I'm doing my part. So he said that.
But he gave special instruction then. The Guru quoted a lot.
You please tell.
No, you tell. You tell much better.
You tell.
Wait and see. That was the instruction. Like Ram, when he instructed Lakshman, Lakshman was like, what? Why do I want to go talk to that guy? And he said, well, he was a great king, a very successful king, really. And he's learned many things. He had some wisdom. And that was one of the things that he told him was wait and see. But that's what we repeat all the time. But it was a bigger quote than that. And Gurudev had that on his wall, wait and see. But the full quote is, if it's auspicious, do it immediately.
Yeah.
And if it's inauspicious, then wait and see. And that's like kind of a guiding thing for us as his followers to, sometimes you're in a quandary, you're in a situation, do I turn right, do I turn left, what do I do? And to kind of wait and see and let things reveal themselves. But we forget the part, if it's auspicious, do it immediately. But that all came from Rama in his instruction to Lakshman. I always thought that was really quite amazing.
Jai. Thank you, Didi.
But Gurudev would actually have that put on his wall. He'd see it every day.
Hare Krishna.
I have one more thing I want you to talk about. And that is about Hanuman. Like, Hanuman forgot his power.
Yeah.
Can you explain why? Like,
He
was put into that illusion.
Well, he is.
Super.
Yeah, it's really sweet, and he offended like a sage. He offended him.
Right?
He was a little boy, like toddler maybe, and he offended. Huh?
Not like this.
That's I was gonna but there's no comparison. He's little boy, and he was just so powerful. He started playing tricks with the sage, and the sage was in deep meditation, and then he's like, you're really naughty, and then he says like, I will make you forget everything. He goes, but when real time comes for you to actually do what you're supposed to do, you will remember all of it.
Didn't he grab the sun or something?
He ate it.
He thought it was a
He ate the sun, thinking it's a
It's a minor thing.
Yeah.
Suryadev.
Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah. He used to mess with all the demigods, and as a little boy, just took off, flew to the sun, and I'm like, I want to bite this mango. He was that powerful. So as I recollect that when the armies, Lord Ramachandra and his army, were at the seashore, and then they said that Jambavan and others, they said, well, we need to go there first, and someone needs to go there to that island, and before we actually, all of us go, someone needs to go as an advance party reconnaissance mission. So then he said, why don't you go? And then he said, well, how can I go? And I don't have a boat, I don't have this. He goes, no, you go. And so at that time, it was that leap he made. He didn't remember, but as he left, Lord Hanuman. Yeah. And so then he started to get his powers back, and then he left, and then he flew. So he got his powers back then. They all came back to him. And so many things, yeah. But yeah.
Another fun fact about Lord Hanuman, his name at birth that was given to him was Maruti.
Maruti.
Maruti. Maruti.
Maruti. What does that mean?
It means Pavan, the son of the wind god, deity.
Oh, okay.
The wind deity. So, because he's also Pavan there. But that was Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, Maharudra, Rudravatar. So in Bhagavad Gita, he's there, Lord Hanuman is there. on Arjuna's flag, Lord Krishna's.
No, I was just gonna say that. Can you explain the story of how he ended up on the Dwaj? Because that's also a very beautiful story related to the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
So, well, the thing is that wherever the Lord is there, there are certain aspects that you will see. Rudra, Shiva Tattva you will always see. When we have divinity, like we have an altar, then this we will see in Panchatattva we have. When the worship of Lord Rama is, so it's called the Darbar, or Mother Sita, Lord Ram, Laxman, and Hanuman. Those are the principle that you need to have. You can't just, because sometimes you see some artist renditions, Lord Ram, but for worshipping and for actually having it on altar, you can't. It's not recommended, because you have to have all. Panchatattva. So, like Advaita Charya is Sadashiv, also from like the functional angle, if you see. With Mahavishnu and Sadashiv. There, he will always be there with the Lord, with the Supreme Substance. He will always be there as part of that entourage. And they participate like that in the pastimes. That pastimes, those movements of the infinite kind of nature come and come to capture all of us lost people. Because like this, we discussing, seeing what they did. He did it closed. Jai. Haribo.
Jai.
Jai. What was that story, if you remember? I don't
About
remember.
the tail.
How
Because-
he?
Yeah.
How?
Well, so, yeah, because Bhimsen, he had gone out. They were still in their exile, and so he'd gone outside to gather some foodstuffs or something like that. Then he sees this big tail. It's just this huge tail. He doesn't see anything else. He just sees this tail. And then he sees this old monkey, Vridvana. He's very old. He's big, but very old. White hair. And he says, "Can you please move your tail, sir?" And he's like, No, you move. Like, no, that's okay. And then he's like, "Can you please move your tail, And he said, "Well, you try. You see you can move it, then you can go." So he tries to move the tail, and Bhimsen is very powerful.
And uproot trees.
Right, he's got the strength of how many elephants? Very exactly. So he's saying, he's watching him and he's laughing. He's watching Bhimsen struggle to move this tail. He's like, "It's just a tail, and you can't move it." So he's kind of poking fun at him. "You can't move it?" And then finally, Bhimsen is, "Who are you?" He's like, "You're not some monkey. You're not some old monkey. Who are you?" So then he reveals his roop of Lord Hanuman. And then Bhimsen, I think they're both related.
They're brothers.
They're brothers, yes, they're both brothers. So he was trying to just, test him a little bit and poke him. He says, can you please, he asked him for his help to join them in their side of the war. He says, this is not my age and this is not my fight necessarily. So this is not, but I will protect you on the flag. So you keep me on the flag and I will protect you that way. That's how I remember the story.
Jai. Kapid Dhaja.
Yes, Kapid Dhaja.
And the beginning of that, it starts because Bhim won't step over.
Yeah, he can't step over. Right.
He's getting really angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like.
You don't step over your elders. You won't step over, but can you move, please?
So very sweet and nourishing, and if someone wants to be perfect within the purview of Vedic etiquette like that, and then Param Guru Maharaj, he like in his own, by his, what I gather, he worshipped Lord Ramachandra. I like that, and he got to know about Krishna through Mahaprabhu. He knew, he had read the Gita and he had reverence, but the more details and the inner substance he got through Mahaprabhu about Krishna.
He liked that mood of self-sacrifice.
Self-sacrifice.
He liked that in Lord Ram, and he appreciated it in Mahaprabhu. Krishna wasn't into that. And I didn't appreciate that so much.
It's like, because unless one properly acquaints themselves, Lord Krishna's pastimes they can be dangerous. So, because one can't make head or tail of what is happening, and it seems really not socially okay. But by proper orientation and through Mahaprabhu and his teachings, then one can approach it. That is the correct way. We're told like that. So although it was yesterday and day before, in between there was in Ayodhya, I think for the first time in India, I heard that 2 days like holiday, like for everyone in the state in Uttar Pradesh. Never before. It never happened before.
But now with the new temple and everything.
With the new temple.
The new vigor, honestly. It's just that mood has been kind of reinstated.
Right?
I remember when the video's installation, I saw by TV.
It's so wonderful, and they've
super wonderful.
they've incorporated like science in there, because he's the descendant, like Surya-vansh. He's called Surya-vansh, so descendant from like the Sun dynasty. So his tilak, putting on his tilak is actually done by the sun coming in at that time and touching him on his forehead, and it's quite a spectacle. For like 9 minutes, that ray is, it just comes in. How they've just put all the lenses and everything, and it's perfectly calculated to happen on his appearance day.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'll share a picture with you guys later. I can find
Yeah,
it.
it just comes like that, and it's like they make it a little dark, and then they're having arti, and then it just like comes by itself.
Out of curiosity, do you know why he appeared in a black form?
Meghasham, that's his. Supreme essence is like that, it's like Meghasham, like Krishna. Shama Sundar. So that's how, and so the thing is that you can see a dark cloud by the light that's behind it. So the potency actually shows the substance, otherwise you can't see it. So that appears dark because actually the light is the potency. So like that. We gather it like that. That's how we see. Because when you see it like that, then you will see it dark. It's the potency and the potent. So he appears like that.
I think Arun Prabhu gave like 3 weeks in a row. That was the focus of the class.
Oh, he's got so much.
He's very happy.
Is he back now?
Yes, I talked to him. I was telling him that we are having this, and so, but he's like, "I'll see you Sunday." I'm like, "Okay, Prabhu."
He's probably exhausted.
Something like that, yeah. Because I told him, I'm like, we're doing, Ram Naumi special here on Saturday, but I didn't get the chance to like, hey, please come. He's like, "Oh, I'll see you Sunday." I'm like, "Okay, we'll do. We'll be there." But yeah, Lord Ramachandra over there is in India. All the festivals, Deepavali, Daṣāra, which is Vijayadashmi, they're all, and then this. So potency and potency. So in Chaitra, like Navratri, which is like the 9 days of material nature, Navdurga, and then the 9th day is then the Lord appears, Ram Naumi. So potency, external, internal, that's it's his potencies. All potencies are his. So, but they're so connected like that. And always, even in the other cycle also, when the Navdurga, 9 days, and then on the 10th day is Vijayadashmi. That's like October, November time frame every year. So springtime, summertime, this, and then that one. So potency always with potent. Potency belongs to the potent. We belong to the potent. We're potency. But yeah, like that. And then 5,000 years or something like that, then Krishna himself came as he is. That is like the so in the Daśāvatār, he's not there. It's because he is the source of the avatar, so he will never be considered an avatar. In India, still people consider him to be an avatar of Narayana. Most of them. Krishna is an avatar of Lord Narayana. So it's actually, again, Yeah. He is the source of all avatars. But misconceptions abound. They consider him to be like that. So Chaturvyuha, Ram, Laxman, Bharat, Shatrugna, they're Vasudeva Sankarshana Aniruddha Pradyumna. That's who they are. Actually, they're the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But anyway, we see form, we see external, so like that. So his pastimes are very wonderful, and yeah, some parts are like really like bittersweet kind of, the
Love and Kush.
More like just sad.
like really sad, it's so I don't like to go there because but yeah, it's his pastimes are supposed to capture us, and they do, so like that. Even most of his army was monkeys. He fought one of the most accomplished demon army with a band of monkeys and other elevated animal life forms, and he won. So that's kind of like a statement of his divine will that, oh, no humans, that's okay, I'll do with monkeys and bears, jambuan, and oh, like that. So many lessons, and then within that he delivered so many. People go like again, like to break these false narratives about social order or things like that. One of the Nishad Raj, I think Nishad Raj was his friend, or they went to the same Gurukul, and he was his friend. And by birth, he was not a Khatri. The Nishad Raj was just a, what do you call the Bhil? Well, he was not considered part of the Varnashram. He was supposedly outside the Varnashram system. But so he, kind of busted that myth, and so many other things he did, established. Hare Krishna.
And with Devi Ahilya, he also delivered her. Devi Ahilya.
So many pastimes within this, and it's actually the there's like the Valmiki Krit Ramayana is I think 100,000 verses or more. It's huge. It's just like Mahārāj. Mahārāj is 100,000 verses, out of which Bhagavad Gita is there. So Bhagavad Gita is within Bhishma Parva. If you see the entire Mahārāj, that's like 100,000 verses. So Ramayana is like that. But see those writings and everything from so long back. They've been preserved and they've been carried forward. Millions of years. But because of like artificial divides and whatnot, and narratives. People of the world will not see it for what it is. It's the history of the real history of the world. Mahārāj, Ramayana, these epics that have been handed down generation after generation since time immemorial, just because of differences of superficial types. These are not studied by people of the world, thinking it's Indian.
Yeah, mostly fairy tale.
Exactly, So, but actually, it is all humanity. Everyone needs to study it properly. Then they will understand where we are descending from. Otherwise, we'll keep believing, Darwin's evolution. So that is actually, if you see, that is idol worship. Those who stick to that, what is that? That is idol worship. Because people don't understand idol worship. Idol worship is to worship someone or something meaning some conception, as God, which is not God. That is idol worship. So they're continuing their idol worship of the Darwinian thing, not looking at, because they look at the dead substance, they look at fossils, they look at
The whole thing, fossils.
whereas the real inquirers look at living substance, consciousness, evolution of consciousness. So we study like that, and then that's how one gets to know all of this, rather than just going by the outer cover. Then there's no way to know. But so that's our fortune in our. Srila Govinda Maharaj has spoken about this, and Guru Maharaj extensively has spoken, and like Shranangi Didi pointed out, that thread was what was really dear to Guru Maharaj, is like that self-sacrifice, the element of self-sacrifice in their divine play. And I think that goes is connected closely with surrender, with Śaranagatī. That is also a running theme in every descent that you see. We will find that, like the importance of Śaranagatī. That is attracting him. So if people go, how to see God? No, you don't try to see God. Just try to have Him see you. That is the way. Putting it in simple terms, that is the essence. Like, don't try to see Him. Why are you trying to be a subject and seeing something which is the super subject? No, you make yourself so that you attract the positive. You have Him see you. So like that, so. So we'll continue our Bhagavad Gita. Today was like special. Shranangi Didi had suggested, and we just thought that, and then there's the beautiful the kirtan song by Lakshmanacharya, which is lost in India. That has been mashed up into like a secular sounding something where everyone has forgotten who it was by, what it was, like the song that we sung. And we
singing that in ISKCON. I wonder if it's in the ISKCON songbook.
well, I got it from Bhakti Lalita Didi.
She did a recording of it.
And it's beautiful. It'll be there in some of the archives, but the lyrics I got from there. I'm like, here are the lyrics, and she had them.
It's very difficult to find them online.
Yeah,
You really can't.
they just buried it so deep.
Have it in images.
So, but anyway, and tomorrow is the disappearance Tirobhav festival of Om Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswāmī Mahārāj. So we will have that, and Arun Prabhu will be attending at the Samadhi. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Sakradeva prapanno swasmiti chayachate abhyam sarvada tasmai dadam etaduratam mama. Those lines have been echoing in ether for millions of years.
Which lines?
That anyone with a true heart wants to surrender to me, I will protect them and I will grant them fearlessness for all times, which is eternity. Lord Rama. That's pretty powerful. So, Hare Krishna. Anything else, Didi?
It just reminds me of Abhay Charan.
Abhay Śrīpad Padme Sharanīnam A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Fearless and completely surrendered. Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswāmī Mahārāj ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Śrīla Bhakti Rakshak Srīdhar Deva Goswāmī Mahārāj ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishwarena Śrīla A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Saparikar Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Bindu ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Sannyasi Bindu ki jai. Bhakta Bindu ki jai. Seva Bindu ki jai. Śrī Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Taigaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Chant this out.
Yeah, sure. Let's just stop. Let's see if I can chant.
Huh?
Let me just stop the stream.